I mean, think about it. You're in Aspen, you're in a wonderful gallery, you're cooking all this great food and people are loving it. If you don't get excited about that as a chef, there's not a lot you can do, right?
Welcome to Bombay Sapphire's Imagination Dinner Journey into the Blue. Now tonight, we're going to take you on an adventure. You'll be transported to many different places. And these destinations will reveal some of the exotic origins of the botanicals that shape the flavors in Bombay Sapphire. What I would like everybody to do is put your blindfolds on.
Part of the dinner, which is all about imagination, obviously, is taking people to that place, whether it be aromas, tastes, but also trying to take their imagination off in that sort of tangent.
The first place you find yourself is along the Hudson River in New York City. So you come through the crowd and you see the ship. It's beautiful. And how is the boat powered?
It's a rowboat.
It's a rowboat. A 69-foot rowboat.
Imagination for a chef, that's sort of a dream concept, right? That's what we do all day long. Think about dishes, think about textures, think about flavors. So to have not only taste and different foods to think about, but also countries to drive the narrative of the menu, that's amazing.
You look up, and on the horizon you see, surprisingly close, the shores of Spain. I would like to introduce you to our chef, Marcus Samuelsson, and our master mixologist, Gary Taylor.
Just got off with Spain, probably the coolest, most influential food country in the world right now, right? Everyone wants to go to Spain and eat and try the great food of Spain. So I've been to Spain many times, and I actually was thinking about more the preserved tuna that you have in Spain, but I didn't want to serve a preserved tuna necessarily, so I smoked the tuna. And I felt with gin that would work really, really well. Underneath that, to serve this cool goat cheese terrine with tomato, and then have wonderful lettuce and nice salads with lemon peel. It's all citrus, all about layers of citrus. And what are we drinking with that?
I just wanted to sort of clean the palate whilst you're working with some fantastic flavors from the chef here. So you've got Bombay Sapphire. To sweeten it slightly, I've used some Spanish blood orange sorbet. And then to work on those citrus notes as well, I've used fresh basil. Or as we say in England, basil.
After that, you go straight into Morocco. Wow, that's one of my absolute favorite countries in the world. The challenge here was not to make it spicy, but to make it flavorful, right? So I thought duck would be a great menu. Foie gras, elevated a little bit. Couscous, and lots of coriander.
I tried to do a modern variation on a very popular tequila cocktail, which is known as a sangrita. So I use it, if you like, a gin grita. So I used coriander seed, which is the seed of the cilantro leaf, but also highlighted that and fused that with ginger, nutmeg, and obviously tomato and pomegranate juice as well.
Oh, I'm sorry, but it is time to leave Morocco.
And to finish it off, cassia, finish off in China. I thought that was a fun dish. Soybean paste, dumplings, lots of cassia, lots of cinnamon in there. And you know, it's a fun dish. Dessert should always be fun. Should always remind you of your childhood. It will be a little bit messy. And this dish was actually all of those things.
Yeah, what are we drinking with this? It's called a Cocoa Cassia Cappuccino. So it's Bombay Sapphire, Coca-Cola reduction, a touch of cinnamon powder just to accentuate the cassia bark already, a little bit of cream shaken up with some espresso, and then voila.
To think about these different infusions, and then think about that you can drink gin throughout a meal, I love that idea.
Hopefully you've understood and get a better understanding of how versatile Bombay Sapphire is as an ingredient and as a gin.
I hope these guests really appreciate it, so when they go to the next event, they can actually look back and say, you know what we just experienced was unique, it was different, and the team really tried to do something to take us somewhere else, and that's what we did.